2023 is likely to be a year where a lot of people still complain about the housing market. But it will also be a year where there'll be excellent deals that will be made. But the deals that I'm talking about will be for one specific type of home buyer. Stick around and find out, because this opportunity will have a huge impact on entire families and demographic migration patterns. Before we go on, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate and personal finance. I am Sir Ashley, a realtor and investor here in the Carolinas. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Carolinas, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below. Now let's get into it. First, let me tell you what this opportunity is not. It is not a huge wave of foreclosures coming to the market. I will concede that there will be more properties going through the foreclosure process in 2023 than in the past 3 years. But the foreclosure process in most states is very long and very cumbersome. And according to Fox News, the average length of a foreclosure is 18 months. And in the Carolinas, where I'm located, it can take anywhere from 2 to 3 years. So while there will be more defaults this year in 2023, if they go to sale, a foreclosure sale, that probably won't be until 2024 or 2025. So I'm sorry to burst any bubbles regarding foreclosures. Next, the opportunity will not come in the form of new home construction. We are not going to see a wave of new homes coming to the market. In fact, new home builders have decreased production and have slowed down making homes. Less permits are being taken out right now. In addition to that, builders are canceling contracts to purchase land where they would build in the future, where they would have built in the future more homes. They're canceling contracts on that land. So the huge opportunity I'm speaking about is not in new home construction. But again, I will concede, there's a small window where buyers who are ready to act and can take advantage of the lack of buyers in the market right now in early 2023. Now, this is not the huge opportunity this video is going to tackle, but I believe this info that I'm sharing right now will help a few people get a very good deal. Find a builder who has completed a home or is about to complete a home, and that home is on the market for sale. Find that property and make an aggressive offer on it. Yes, do not be discouraged, because the builder or the builder rep will reject your initial offer. But that's okay. We were expecting them to disregard or not accept that low aggressive offer. But come back with a counter that is 10 to 20,000 below their initial asking price, and ask for seller concessions such as closing costs or rate buy downs. This strategy will work, but it will not work for every home builder in every price point. It works best in communities where the purchase price is above the median priced homes in the area. Now let's talk about what I see as the biggest opportunity for home buyers in 2023. And it is the move-up buyer. Now, there is a specific home buyer where this opportunity will be great for. Now, this opportunity is for move-up buyers who have a home and plan on selling it, but will be buying another home that is more expensive. Now, before you click off the video and just run with this, hear me out. Let me explain the details of this opportunity and which people should consider this option, because everybody's situation is just a little different, and this strategy may be excellent for one family but financially devastating for another. So stay to the end. The key component to understanding why this opportunity will be so great is grasping the fact that the Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, recently increased the conforming loan limit to almost $1,090,000 in some high-cost markets. And here in North Carolina, that limit is raised to $726,000. Now, the FHFA increased their limits on home prices that qualify for conforming loans. Now, conforming loans is the greatest amount a mortgage company can lend to a borrower and still sell those loans conventionally to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And when buying a home, if it does not fit within the conventional limits, the home buyer would have to get a jumbo loan. And jumbo loans typically require a higher credit score. For a jumbo loan, typically the minimum credit score is 700 for most lenders. But for a conventional loan, the minimum credit score is 620 for most lenders. And when you get a jumbo loan, they typically require a much more significant down payment. Jumbo loans often require 20% down, and some require even more than that. But with conventional or conforming loans, you can get a loan for a home and put as little as 5% down. Now, some jumbo loans will also require proof of larger cash reserves than conventional loans. Sometimes you have to have cash reserves up to 12 months to show that you're financially solvent. So just based on those few but large differences, you can see that jumbo loans are a pain and can require a lot more for buyers to get. But because the FHFA increased the conforming loan limits, 2 million homes that previously did not qualify for a conventional mortgage are now able to qualify for a conventional mortgage because of the price increase by the FHFA. Now, we're a month into 2023 and the housing market for the year has started to take shape. And one thing we are seeing is that homes right around the area's median price is getting a lot of activity and even multiple offers. Yes, multiple offers, unfortunately, are becoming a thing. But right now, presently, they're not like they were in the past 2 years, where yes, you're getting multiple offers on the same property, but they're not going for above asking price. So that is a good thing. But multiple offers and competition between buyers is a thing right now. So let's break down which move-up buyers has an amazing opportunity in this 2023 market. And those buyers are owners that have a home who are selling because they don't want to be landlords, and the home that they're selling is in the range of median priced homes in that area. And they want to buy a luxury or a higher end property that is still within the conforming loan limits for the area in which they're buying. Let me break that down. If you're a homeowner and want to sell your home and want to buy another property and these two things apply, 2023 will be seen as an excellent opportunity and an excellent housing market for you particularly. The first thing that must apply is that the home that you're selling is in the area's median price, and that home has to be move-in ready. It cannot be a fixer-upper. I'm in the Charlotte area, so if your home is between $320,000 and $420,000, and as I said, move-in ready, your home will sell extremely fast. They'll move like hotcakes. I don't know why I keep bringing back these old references, but they'll sell like hotcakes. There's a shortage of available homes in that price point. Yes, that's true here in Charlotte, but the numbers from January and the beginning numbers of February have shown that that is true for a lot of the metros throughout the country. And there's competition between buyers for median price homes that are move-in ready. So, move-up buyers will be able to capitalize on the sale of their home as buyers will compete for their property. But you also get to take advantage of the slow, the drastically slow luxury housing market. Now, I haven't touched on this yet, but luxury homes have been sitting on the market for a very long time because financing a luxury home is extremely more expensive right now than it had been in 2020 and 2021. And the ups and downs of the stock market is causing potential buyers to become hesitant when purchasing luxury homes. Now, typically, luxury homes are a want. It's not a need. Meaning, most of the time, a person that is buying a luxury home is coming from another luxury home. They're just moving locations, selling one luxury home and buying another. So it's more of a want, not a need, because they're already living in a luxury home. But remember how I started this video. The limits for a conforming loan has increased, and in high value areas, a move-up buyer can buy a luxury home right now with only 5% down. Just last year, if you wanted to buy a home in the Charlotte area for over $647,000, you had to put down at least 20% and have at least a 700 credit score. Now you can buy a luxury home up to $726,000 and you only have to put down 5% of the purchase price, and you can qualify with a credit score of 620 and above. Now in some metro areas you can get homes for over $1 million and still qualify for a conventional or conforming loan. So move-up buyers who have a move-in ready home that is around the area's median price, they will have people competing for their property, and they can qualify for a luxury home with only 5% down. And the luxury market right now is full of sellers who have become frustrated with their homes sitting on the housing market day after day and even month after month, and I've seen homes sitting for 100+ days in the luxury price point. And if you've been following and paying attention to the housing market, you've been hearing for a few months now about price drops happening throughout the country. And they're not really happening that drastically in the median price homes. But there are huge price drops happening in luxury housing. It's not uncommon to see price drops at $50,000, $60,000, or $100,000 for luxury price homes. Take a look at some of these examples. Now, I want to draw your attention to a listing in Matthews, North Carolina. Matthews is a very popular suburb of Charlotte, North Carolina. You'll see just on February 3rd, the price has been decreased from $870,000 to $749,000. Over $120,000 price decrease. I told you, the luxury market is suffering right now. So this allows for opportunity. Let me show you another example. This example is from Mooresville, North Carolina, again, a suburb of the Charlotte area, and you'll see on February 3rd. The price decreased from $811,000 to $748,000. As you see, those huge price decreases is making it a most opportune time for those move-up buyers to take advantage of this unique set of circumstances. Those move-up buyers have hungry buyers for their property, and now they can qualify for a luxury home with less money down and a lower credit score, and they can get the feeling of being the prettiest woman at the dance because the luxury market is suffering right now. And they get to make aggressive offers to sellers who are tired of holding on to that expensive property. And they're getting sellers who keep reducing their prices. Now, I started this video off by saying this opportunity will have a huge impact on entire families and demographic migration patterns. And that was not me exaggerating. According to a 2021 study done by the National Community Reinvestment Coalition, they found out that your zip code is more important than your genetic code in predicting how well you will do in society. Where you live is one of the most significant components of overall health outcomes and life expectancy. Up to 60% of your health is determined solely by your zip code, not by your genetic code, by your zip code. This may ruffle some feathers, but today, the state of the American dream is not wholly dependent on one's hard work and ability to get ahead. It is largely dependent on one's zip code. In fact, in 2015, President Obama said,
"In this country, of all countries, a person's zip code shouldn't decide their destiny."
But sadly, things have not changed since he made that statement. Your life trajectory and your family's life trajectory is largely determined by the zip code you live in and raised in. So if you move your family from a middle class zip code into an upper class zip code and raise your children in that area, historically speaking, again, do not shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you the facts. Historically speaking, you've just changed the path of your biological tree. You are putting your kids in positions that were foreign to generations before you. And this is why the opportunity I mentioned in this video is the biggest opportunity for certain households in 2023. Use your circumstances to your benefit and propel you and your family into heights your ancestors prayed for. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Sir Ashley. Talk soon.